Greetings, Leo. I have a few messages for you. Your caterpillar stage is over. It's time to go through the process of becoming the beautiful butterfly. Remember that sometimes going through the caterpillar phase leaves other caterpillars behind. They don't all become butterflies at the same time. So it may be your time. You may be taking off a little bit faster than others in the areas of your life. I want you to go ahead and screenshot that or pause it so you can read that. These are messages for you as well. And you also got the unconditional love card. All right. So make sure you're having unconditional love for yourself. Right? A lot of times we like to say, oh, unconditional love for lovers, but it's conditional. If they do something you don't like and you leave them, then it's conditional. But please understand that that's okay, Leo. You have to have unconditional love for yourself before you can give it out to anybody else. Okay? And most times only people get that unconditional love are your children, right? Or your family. Or your husband, right? Or wife, your spouse, right? But a lot of people get divorces all the time. So that lets you know it's conditional love. And remember, it's okay. Let's just be honest about it. Just don't go around calling it unconditional love if it's not. Let's get to it, Leo. You have the Four of Pentacles. You could have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your environment. And it just seems like your focus right now is your home, right? Your stability, your money, your health, and even your relationships. Some of you may be considering moving, right? You may be like, I'm about to get out the city and just go do my own thing. All right. Before I give any answers or suggestions or advice towards that, we're going to finish the reading and we're going to get back to that move that you've been considering, Leo. Okay. We also have Aries energy here, okay? Sagittarius and Scorpio. So this means that these people could be in your environment, or, you know, you can have, if you know about your natal, Natal, natal chart, you got to know the time you were born in order to get that done, the time and the city. But you put that in, and that'll give you a natal chart. And based on that, you could have a lot of planets, right, in your Aries chart or your Scorpio or Sag. But we're not going to go deep into that right now, honey. If you want information about that, baby, leave some comments and let me know, and maybe I'll do a video about it. But, baby, just Google it, okay? Natal chart, put your birthday in there, and get ready to go down a serious rabbit hole, all right? But it's going to teach you about yourself, all right? So, right now, I'm getting the energy of collaboration. You may be considering or needing to collaborate. It could be with the Aries, right, or Scorpio or Sag. Or Libra. Doesn't have to be, but these are the energies that are here. It says boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Okay, so it may be time to collaborate, right, on some things and some ideas. But you got to have the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? To really be able to work with people. Everybody has their different strengths, right? And you work together towards a common goal, right? As long as that truth and honesty is there, then I can see a great collaboration happening and something's new gonna be built. Now, some of you may say, I ain't working with none of them people. I'm finna go out and do my own thing. That's fine too. Understand that sometimes you can collaborate with people on some things, but not on other things. So, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy is right here. This is the Ace of Cups. It's telling me that you're about to be emotionally fulfilled, right? Either God or the universe is about to give you something new. Fill your cup up emotionally. What does that mean? Give you joy. Give you happiness. Give you beauty from all the pain and murk and ugliness and hurt that you probably experienced, right? Joy in your home and your living situation. Something new. Remember, I said something new. So yeah, some of y'all are considering moving and trying something new. Could this be a new love? I don't know. I don't think so, but it's not off the table. I'm getting this is about your living situation, your investment, the way you're spending your time, the things you're doing in the community. That is what I'm getting. Some type of work like that. But if you are collaborating with people, what I'm getting that when you do something new, you may be like, okay, I'm gonna work with those people, but when it comes to living, I need to live by myself, right? I need to make certain moves by myself, right? You might not need to go to the gym with other people. You can work out by yourself. You might not need them to do that, right? You can handle your own money and expenses by yourself, right? You don't need to live with a person or always be up under them for things to work out. So I do see that collaboration is good, but there are some things, because God is giving it to you, because it's new, because you're going to be emotionally happy. You know, there's a time to collaborate. There's a time to be by yourself, right? There's a time to be with others. There's a time to be by yourself spiritually with God, so you can get messages, meaning be quiet, sit in meditation, sit in silence, so you can get the messages that you need to hear. Just remember, things are changing for you. You are out of caterpillar mode. You are transforming into the Leo, into the lion that you're supposed to become. Now, let me look over the cards one last time just to see if there's any final messages that, you know, the universe, God, angels, ancestors wants you to know. I don't know if you're doing something different with your hair. Maybe thinking about getting braids or locks, or you dealing with somebody that has braids or locks. Random detail, but that's what it is, you know. If you're considering it, remember, it's time for change. It's okay. It's okay. Do your thing. It don't matter if it's 105 degrees outside. Well, baby, wear them locks. Wear them long braids. Do your thing. You a lion, right? It's your season. It's your season. Do what you want. Do what you want, Leo. I see sometimes some of y'all are holding on to your money, right? Or some of y'all are holding on to certain relationships because you like don't want to let it go or don't want to lose it, or you know, I get that energy right there. But I'm getting it's okay to release some things, to let some people handle some things. Let other people can do it. You don't have to do it all. Other people can do it. They might not do it like you, but the job's still gonna get done. Beware of pollution in your area. That's probably why some of y'all are thinking about moving. Just, you know, and being in the city is just more and more pollution. So you're like, man, I might need to get away from this. And that might not be a bad thing. You might need to get away, but make sure you tap into yourself to truly decide. You know, just because you get an opportunity don't mean you need to take an opportunity. You definitely got to make sure that people are being clear, because sometimes people can tell you the truth, but they don't tell you the whole truth, right? So that's why you got to go meditate and be by yourself. Go within spiritually to really think about the things that these people have said to you, and does it make sense? Does it line up? Is it really going to be beneficial, right? So you may get more than one opportunity. Just choose the one that gives you the most happiness. These are your messages, Leo. I hope you heard what your soul needed to hear.